Welcome to the National Science and Math Quiz. Salma?
5.4 watts.
You're right.
Even function.
You're right. KNUST Senior High School. Congratulations on winning the contest. Welcome to the National Science and Math Quiz. Today we bring you the 25th 1A stage contest in the 2016 edition of the competition. The contest features Assin Manso Senior High School, Sunyani Senior High School, and West Africa Senior High School. Sunyani Senior High School. Sunyani Senior High School is represented by
Kumi Asum Clinton, final year.
Akia Miaroda, final year.
You are welcome, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
How are you?
Please, you're fine.
Good. And you are coming to us from the preliminary stage, but you've told me that you don't want to talk about the past. Rather, you want to talk about your school. So tell us about Sunyani Senior High School.
Okay. Sunyani Senior High School is a mixed school located at Sunyani, the capital of Brong-Ahafo region. The school was established in the year 1960 and we go by the patriotic motto, Mema Inti and Nyeminti.
That's very nice.
Thank
So what are you known for? Anything in particular the school is known for? What makes you special?
Anytime we have to devote ourselves, devote ourselves to do something for them.
All right, that's good. Okay, I won't go into the history. No history, but today, this contest, what are your plans?
All right. To give out our best.
All right. Best wishes to you.
Thank you very much.
West Africa Senior High School. West Africa Senior High School is represented by
Tadika Symbology, final year.
Assin Manso Gideon, final year.
You're welcome, gentlemen.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm fine.
By God's grace.
All right. You are also coming to us from the preliminary stage.
Yes, please.
How did your contest go?
In the preliminary stages, we were beaten by Maoli, but we were able to qualify due to the 1/8 highest scoring schools by scoring a point of 34. And we hope to make a difference in this competition.
You've already made your intentions known to make a difference.
Yes,
Okay.
please.
In that case, let me wish you well.
Thank you very much.
Assin Manso Senior High School. Assin Manso Senior High School is represented by
Tugan Gideon, final year.
Osman Mahmoud, second year.
You are very welcome, gentlemen. How are you?
We are doing great.
Wonderful. You are a Cedar School.
Yes, please.
So what did your seniors tell you about last year? I think there was a Richard.
Yes, please.
What did they tell you about last year?
Last year, our seniors told us to burn the midnight candle so that we can leave no stone unturned at the 1A stage this year.
Okay. that's advice for you. I'm interested in how the contests went last year. Yes. What happened?
Actually, we met Prempeh College and Francis Xavier, but unfortunately, we were evicted by Prempeh College at the quarterfinal stage.
I see. All right. So your plans after burning the midnight oil? Your plans for this time?
We hope to go beyond what our seniors did last year.
All right. Best wishes to you.
Thank you.
Viewers, our contestants are ready. They are ready to go. Some have been burning the midnight oil. I'm sure they've all been working very hard. Before I sit down, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is proudly produced by Primetime Limited. We are sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We also have support from RMG Ghana Limited, a leading agro-input company, and from Eduanehene, locally produced rice by Wenko. My beautiful fabric comes from GTP. Thank you, GTP. My name is Dr. Elsie Efa Kaufman. I am a senior lecturer in the Department of Biomedical Engineering, University of Ghana. I'm your quiz mistress. Contestants, the contest comes to you in 5 rounds. The first round is a round for fundamental concepts. Simple, direct questions requiring simple, direct answers from you. If you answer your major question correctly, 3 points. If the question is incorrectly answered, it becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and answer. If the answer is correct, it fetches a bonus point. If the answer is incorrect, it fetches a penalty point. For questions that require calculations, you have 30 seconds in which you can present your answer. If there are no calculations involved, you have 10 seconds to do so. All of the questions, all of them, are to be attempted once only. Best wishes to all 3 schools. I'm going to start with West Africa Senior High School. Your question: how are the positive ions of different mass to charge ratios separated in the mass spectrometer? Yes, Kasim.
And please, they are deflected based on their mass to charge ratios in the magnetic field.
You see how he has changed it. He mentioned electric field before. All right, so I gave you partial credit, right? 2 out of 3. So by passing the ions through a magnetic field, which deflects the ions from their linear path, the extent of deflection is dependent on the mass to charge ratio. So it's a magnetic field, really. All right, Sunyani Senior High School. How are the positive ions produced in the mass spectrometer? Yes, Clinton.
The positive ions, they are located in the ionization chamber. In the ionization chamber, we have some cathode rays, which are negative electrons, which bombard the particles.
Yes. All right, Assin Manso, what is the purpose of putting a sample to be analyzed in a mass spectrometer into a vacuum chamber of the spectrometer? Yes, Gideon.
To vaporize the sample so that they can be to vaporize the sample. And
yes, enough. That's right. Next set, you have 30 seconds. West Africa. The position of an object changes from 50 meters due east to 30 meters due west in 20 seconds. Find the average velocity of the object. Yes, Kasim.
1 meter per second due east.
That's incorrect. Yes, Osman.
4 meters per second due west.
You're right. Sunyani, The position of an object changes from 50 meters due east to 30 meters due east in 20 seconds. Find the average velocity of the object. Yes, Ekuya.
4 meters per second due east.
That's incorrect. Osman?
1 meter per second due east.
That's incorrect. The right answer is 1 meter per second due west. Your major question. Find the average velocity of an object whose position changes from 50 meters due west to 30 meters due west in 20 seconds. Osman?
4 meter per second due west.
That's incorrect for bonus. Yes, Gideon.
4 meters per second due east.
No. The right answer is 1 meter per second due east. All right, your major question, West Africa. A wide pith with a ring of conducting tissue is characteristic of the root of which of the following plants? Your options: A, okra, B, pepper, C, bean, and D, maize. Gideon.
Maize.
Yes. Sunyani, which of the following processes in crops is not sensitive to day length? Your options: A, fruiting, B, branching, C, growth, and D, flowering. Ekuya?
Branching.
Yes. Which of the following processes makes rainwater available to plants? Your options: A, surface drainage, B, transpiration, C, evaporation, and D, root absorption. Gideon.
Root absorption.
You're right. Factorize completely. And to avoid any problems, if you are going to use brackets or parentheses, let me know the relationship among those brackets. Factorize completely. West Africa. X raised to the power 4 minus 16. Kasim.
Into bracket s squared plus 4, bracket close, multiplying into bracket x minus 2, multiplying into another bracket x plus 2.
Yes. 16x to the power 4 minus 81. Yes, Clinton.
In one bracket, 2x squared minus 3, 2x squared plus 3 in one bracket, and in another bracket, 2x squared minus 3, then 2x squared plus 3.
That's incorrect. Which of you? Osman.
In one bracket, 2x minus 3, multiplying into another bracket, 2s plus 3, and then multiplying into another bracket, 4s squared plus 9.
You are right. Your major question with the same preamble. X cubed minus 27. Yes, Gideon.
In one bracket, x minus 3, multiplying another bracket, s square minus 3x plus 3 square.
That's incorrect. Which of you? Yes, Clinton.
In one bracket, x minus 3, in another bracket, x squared plus 3x plus 9.
You are right. Consider the following results of a kinetic experiment involving the reaction A plus 3B going to C. Now I have a table of results. I have 4 columns with column headings Experiment. Concentration of A in mole per decimeter cubed. Concentration of B in mole per decimeter cubed. And rate in mole per decimeter cubed per second. Now, first row. 1, 0.005, 0.005, 8.3 times 10 to the power negative 4. Second row. 2, 0.005, 0.010, 3.32 times 10 to the power negative 3. Last row. 3, 0.010, 0.010, 6.64 times 10 to the power negative 3. That's the preamble. I hope you got everything. All right, so now, West Africa. Determine the order of the reaction with respect to A. Yes, Gideon?
1.
Yes. First order. With the same preamble, Sunyani, determine the order of the reaction with respect to B. Yes, Ekuya?
2.
Yes, second order. Assin Manso with the same preamble. The reaction is first order with respect to A and second order with respect to B. Use this information and the result of experiment 3 to calculate the rate constant of the reaction, and please give its units. Yes, Gideon?
6.64 times 10 to the power minus 3 mole per dm cube per second.
That's incorrect. For bonus. The right answer is 6.64 times 10 to the power 3, positive 3, mole to the power negative 2, decimeter to the power 6 per second. So the units 1 over concentration squared multiplied by time in the denominator. West Africa. A bipolar junction transistor has an N-type base region. What are the majority charge carriers in the collector region? Yes, Kasim?
Please, whose?
Yes. Sunyani. What are the minority charge carriers in the collector region of a bipolar junction transistor with a P-type emitter? Ekuya?
Holes.
That's incorrect. Yes, Gideon?
Free electrons.
Electrons. Your major question. What are the minority charge carriers in the emitter region of a bipolar junction transistor with a P-type collector? Yes, Gideon?
Holes.
That's incorrect. Yes, Clinton?
Electrons.
Electrons. West Africa. Name the exact receptor in a reflex knee jerk. Yes, Kasim?
Mechanoreceptor.
No. For bonus. It's a stretch receptor in the leg extensor muscle. Sunyane, name the exact effector in the reflex knee jerk. Yes, Ekuya?
The muscles in the knee.
I'm not accepting that for a bonus. The right answer is the leg extensor muscle itself, specific muscle, the extensor muscle. Assin Manso, state the circumstances under which the hormone glucagon is produced by the pancreas. Yes, Gideon.
So, Madam, the hormone glucagon is produced when there is excess amount of glucose in the blood. That convert it.
That's incorrect. Yes, Kasim.
The hormone glucagon is produced when the glucose level of the blood is very low.
Yes. Last set of questions for the round. 30 seconds with a very short preamble, which is simplify. West Africa. Square root of 338. Kasim.
13 root 2.
You're right. With the same preamble, Sunyani, square root of 578. Yes, Ekuya.
16 root 2.
That's incorrect. Yes, Kasim.
17 root 2.
Yes. Assin Manso with the same preamble. Square root of 242. Go ahead.
11 root 2.
Yes. That's the end of the first round.
Welcome to the good life of agriculture with RMG Ghana Limited. Experience our quality crop protection products, seeds, fertilizers, irrigation equipment, and technical expertise to increase your yield. RMG Ghana Limited, agriculture on a sustainable basis.
At the end of the first round, Assin Manso Senior High School has 8 points. Sunyani Senior High School has 12 points. West Africa Senior High School has 18 points. Round 2. This is the round which is also known as the speed race. Questions in this round are thrown to all 3 schools simultaneously. For an opportunity to answer a question, you need to ring your bell. May I hear your bell, Sunyani? Thank you. Yours, West Africa. Thank you. And yours, Assin Manso. If you ring and answer correctly on the first attempt, 3 points. On the second attempt, 2 points. On the third attempt, 1 point. For questions that require calculations, you have a maximum of 30 seconds to present an answer. If there are no calculations, you have a maximum of 10 seconds. Best wishes to all 3 schools. First question. Give the systematic name of the isomeric tertiary alkanol of 1-pentanol. Yes, Clinton.
Pent 1-ol.
That's incorrect. Kasim.
2-methyl-2-propanol.
That's incorrect. Yes, Osman.
2-methyl-but-1-ol.
No. The right answer is 2-methyl-2-butanol or 2-methyl-butan-2-ol. Name the product formed when 2-methyl-2-propanol is made to react with acidified K2Cr2O7 solution? Yes, Kasim. Kasim.
Please, madam, please, it does not react with it. It doesn't react.
It's true. Which of the two alkanols, 2-butanol and 2-methyl-2-propanol, will be optically active? Yes, Gideon.
2-butanol.
Yes, Kasim.
2-methyl-2-propanol.
No. Yes, Ekuya.
2-butanol.
Yes, not butanol. No, I didn't even. Was not part of the question. It is 2-butanol. Give the dimensions of work. Yes, which of you? Osman, carefully.
ml squared t to the power minus 2.
Yes. The amplitude of a sound wave is doubled. By what factor does the intensity? Yes, Kasim.
Madam, please, it increases by a factor of 4.
Yes. A stone is thrown vertically upward with a speed of 10 meters per second. How high does it reach? Yes, Ekuya.
5 meters.
Yes. Evaluate the trigonometric expression. Sine of 30 degrees plus tangent of 45 degrees minus 2 multiplied by cosine of 60 degrees. Yes, Kasim.
1/2.
Yes. Change the decimal number 45 base 10 to a number in base 7. Yes, Ekuya.
33.
That's incorrect. Yes, Osman.
3 base 7.
No. Yes, Kasim.
6 base 7.
No. The right answer is 6 base 7. Find the odd one out. Options. A, 7:3. B, 7/3. C, 3:7. Yes, Ekuya.
3/7.
Who rang? Yes, Osman.
3:7.
Yes. What name is given to the short, thick outgrowths that allow prokaryotes to attach to surfaces or each other? Yes, Gideon.
Pili.
Yes. What name is given to identical cells that are able to survive on their own? Yes, Gideon. Go ahead.
You have identical cells.
No. So I continue. Survive on their own, but live with many other cells of the same kind. Yes, Ekuya.
Colony.
Yes. Which structure helps cells maintain their shape? Yes, Ekuya.
Cell wall.
No. Osman.
Plasma membrane.
No. Okay, I continue. Maintain their shape and internal organization, and also provides mechanical support that enables cells to carry out essential functions like division and movement. Yes, Kasim.
Cytoskeleton.
You're right. That's the end of the second round. At the end of the second round, Assin Manso Senior High School has 16 points. Sunyani Senior High School has 18 points. Senior High School has 28 points. This round has our problem of the day. The problem of the day is a single question to all 3 schools. From the time I ask you to begin, you have 3 minutes in which you can compose an answer to the problem of the day. The problem of the day is worth 10 points. Let's turn over our sheets and read the problem of the day together. You are provided with 2 organic solvents, A and B, that are completely miscible. A boils at 60 degrees Celsius and B at 85 degrees Celsius. Explain in detail how you will separate the solvents by fractional distillation into pure A and B. Contestants, this is your problem of the day. You may now begin. Please stop writing and present your answers. And present them on the boards. Before we award the marks, let's look at the suggested solution from the consultants. This is a problem in chemistry. So, contestants, you were provided with 2 organic solvents, A and B, which are miscible liquids. We know that A boils at 60 degrees Celsius and B boils at 85 degrees Celsius. What you were supposed to do was to explain in detail how you will separate the solvents by fractional distillation into pure A and B. All right, so I have a 10-point detailed description here from our consultants. I was willing to give a point for each idea, giving a total of 10 points. So this is the description. The liquid mixture is transferred into a round bottom flask using a funnel. A few boiling chips are added. The flask is made to sit in a heating mantle or on a water bath with appropriate rings. The fractionating column, distal head, condenser, and receiving adapter are attached to the flask in the order given. Heating is started, and when the temperature gets to about 59 degrees or near 60 degrees Celsius, a new receiver is attached and temperature of the bath is kept constant. Fraction A is collected until nothing more distills over. The level of heating is increased until the thermometer registers 85 degrees Celsius, the second temperature. A new receiver is attached and B is collected. Distillation continues until about 2 to 5 centimeter cubed of the liquid mixture is left in the round bottom flask. The liquids are transferred into flasks or bottles and then labeled as A and B. Beautifully done, isn't it? This is how to go about the process for the full 10 points. Contestants, my goodness. Sunyani, what, you want A to evaporate and leave B? That's not going to happen. No. You only mention a round bottle flask in passing, and so I'll give you 1 out of 10. For that, use a round bottle flask. Okay, a round bottom flask. For that, I'll give you 1 point. And for the rest of the description, it's not going to give you the clean A and B, is it? No, it's not. It's not detailed enough. And I'll add 1 more point to make 2 out of 10. You see, this is me being very... A round bottom flask, yes. And then you are also going to use a water bath to heat. Okay. Generosity galore today. So I'm saying 2 for that, and then I'll add 1 more. That makes it 3 out of 10. Not good. Not round 3. You may pick up your notepad. Round, I'm going to present you with statements. When you receive your statement, please consider that statement very carefully and let me know whether it's true or false. If you are right, 2 points. If you are incorrect, you lose a precious point. You may choose not to respond, in which case that statement becomes available to the 2 other schools. A school may ring and answer. If the answer is correct, 2 full points. If the answer is incorrect, it fetches that penalty point. Best wishes to everyone. I'm starting with Sunyani, your statement. Epidonal, if it transports energy in the direction of its propagation. True. No, that's a false statement. As oscillations in a transverse wave occur perpendicular to the wave propagation direction, a transverse wave cannot transport in its propagation direction. Yes, Osman.
False.
You're right. Oscillations occur parallel to the direction of wave propagation. However, the transport of wave energy in the propagation direction does not involve transfer of oscillating particles. Which of you? Osman.
It is true.
Yes, you are right. Sunyani, an isosceles triangle has 2 axes of symmetry. Yes, Ekuya, right. An epicenter of symmetry.
True.
No, that's a false statement. West Africa, a kite has an axis of symmetry. Yes, Kasim?
It's true.
Yes. Which breaks cellulose into glucose molecules.
False.
Yes. Pepsin is a digestive fats into glycerol and fatty acid. Osman.
It's false.
Yes. Pepsin is a digestive enzyme which breaks carbohydrates into simple sugars. Yes, Kasim?
It's false.
Yes. Potassium and magnesium all react with water at room temperature. Right. Red hot graphite react with steam to give carbon 2 oxide and hydrogen.
False.
Oh, that's a true statement. Ammonia and nitrogen 1 oxide. Which of you? Ekuya?
It's false.
You are right. Your time produces an electric field.
It's true.
Yes. Time produces a magnetic field. Oh no, that's a true statement. Time-varying electric fields produce time-varying magnetic fields only. Yes, Kasim?
It's false.
Yes. X plus 2 is a factor of x to the power 4 minus 16.
True.
Yes. X of x to the power 4 minus 16. Yes. X of x cubed plus 8.
It's false.
Yes. For the next step, state whether the following statements are true or false about the F1 and F2 generations when two heterozygotes mate. Did you get the preamble? All right. Sunyani, the dominant trait will appear in the F2 generation only. Yes, Assin Manso with the same preamble. Yes. West Africa with the same preamble. The dominant trait will appear in both the F1 and F2 generations. Yes, Gideon?
True.
Yes. Last set of statements. In CH4 is -4. Yes, Ekuya?
It's true.
Yes. The oxidation state of beryllium is -2. Oh, it's a false statement because hydrogen is more electronegative than Be. All right. Last statement, West Africa. Boron forms covalent bonds with carbon. No. That's a true statement. Points. Sunyani Senior High School has 34 points. West Africa Senior High School has 40 points. Fifth and final round. This round, I'm going to be reading out clues. If you solve the riddle on the first clue, 5 points. On the second clue, 4 points. On the third or any clue thereafter, 3 points. In order to solve a riddle, you need to ring your bell. May I hear your bell, Sunyani? Thank you. Yours, West Africa. Thank you. And yours, Assin Manso. Thank you. When you ring, the answer must be ready. There are 4 riddles. First one. You can think of me, however, I cannot help you. Yes, Gideon.
Bearing.
That's incorrect. I cannot help you on a sea voyage. I assign the direction of such quantities as magnetic field of moving charges, torque, and angular momentum. I am left-handed in a world. Yes, Ekuya.
Fleming's left-hand rule.
No. In a world that is a mirror image of. So who am I? Yes, Kasim.
Fleming's right-hand rule.
The right hand. I read all. Next one. I exist in all classes of plants. I occur in greatest numbers in moist, warm regions. I manufacture my own food in the same way that other green plants do. I only grow harmlessly upon another plant. Yes, Ekuya.
Epiphyte.
You are right. Next one. Gaseous compound made up of triatomic molecules. I am only slightly soluble in water, giving a neutral solution. Chemically, I am not reactive towards both oxidizing and reducing agents. My molecules are made up of two different elements, both being non-metallic elements in the ratio 2:1. Yes, Kasim.
Hydrogen sulfide.
No. Yes, Osman.
CO2 gas.
No. Ekuya.
SO2 gas.
No. From the minor element. My major element is a close neighbor of the minor as they differ in atomic number only by 1 and atomic mass by 2. So who am I? West Africa people. Yes. Last read. I am popular with numbers. With is related to itself and nothing else. With me, two numbers are related if their differences equity and fairness.
Identity.
No. Equity and fairness are my. Who am I?
Pressure.
No. No. Anyone? That's the end of the 5th round. Assin Manso Senior High School has 24 points. Sunyani Senior High School has 37 points. West Africa Senior High School has 43 points. Sunyani Senior High School, thank you for being here and for giving us a good contest. Fortunately, we have to say goodbye. Best wishes to you. West Africa Senior High School. Congratulations on winning the contest. Please prepare well, and I look forward to seeing you in the quarterfinals. Well done. Next time, we'll bring you the penultimate 1A stage contest. That contest will be featuring Archbishop Porter Girls Senior High School, St. Mary Senior High School, Lolobi, and St. Hubert Minors Seminary. Before we leave, I would like to acknowledge that the National Science and Math Quiz is brought to you proudly by Prime Time Limited. We are sponsored by the Ghana Education Service through the Conference of Heads of Assisted Secondary Schools. We also have support from RMG Ghana Limited, a leading agro-input company, and Eduanehine, locally produced rice by Wenku. Thank you for joining us and see you next time. Bye.